Since the release of Iron Man in 2008, Hasbro's been producing 6-inch Marvel Legends to depict characters appearing across the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with the franchise becoming a mainstay piece of the Marvel Legends mainline since 2014. With well over 150 figures produced to date, representing almost every film and TV show in the MCU, there are still a few gaps in the line. With the introduction of the Hasbro MCU Marvel Legends Legacy line, which complements both the 2018 10th Anniversary and Infinity Saga sublines, there's precedence for Hasbro to look back at older films and add or update missing characters to the Marvel Legends line, in a similar fashion to what Star Wars does. This video is going to count down the top 10 MCU characters or memorable costumes that have never been created in the Marvel Legends line, which any collector or MCU fan would love to see produced. I'll be following this video up with the top 10 MCU Marvel Legends figures that need an update, so any obvious omissions on this list will likely be found there. This list only considers the Infinity Saga MCU phases 1 through 3, as phases 4 and 5 is still in its early stage of figure creation. So let's get into it. Number 10, Korath. Who? Making his first appearance as one of Rodin's lieutenants in 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy, and later showing up as a member of Star Force and Captain Marvel, Korath would be a nice character to fill out the Guardians line as we head towards the final installment of the trilogy with Volume 3. Packing with his Guardians look and adding additional accessories like a head swap, hands, and light swords to match up with the more generic Yon-Rugg Star Force body we got in the Captain Marvel wave, this could make a really cool 2-in-1 figure release. Number 9, Malekith. Thor: The Dark World is often relegated to the bottom of most MCU lists, but the look and design of the film's antagonist, Malekith, would definitely translate well into 6-inch form, and with a few head swaps for generic elf fodder, this could potentially also translate into an army builder status. Pairing this with the 10th Anniversary Thor and Sif set would nicely round out this film's plastic legacy. Number 8, Soul Stone Keeper Red Skull. The return of the Red Skull in Infinity War as the Keeper of the Soul Stone was one of the most shocking cameos in MCU history, which makes it an excellent candidate to be forever immortalized in figure form, especially with the head sculpt more or less complete with the 10th Anniversary First Avenger Red Skull. On a side note, I made an easy custom version of this by head swapping that 10th Anniversary Red Skull onto a Last Jedi Kylo Black Series figure. Number 7, General Ross, a character played by the late great William Hurt, who originally appeared in 2008's Incredible Hulk and would later reemerge in a supporting role in Captain America Civil War, Infinity War, and Black Widow, as Incredible Hulk was re-embraced into MCU canon. I truly think a figure honoring the legacy of this character and actor would be fitting. Number 6, Howling Commandos 3-pack. With only a single film appearance, this figure set would be ideal as an exclusive. The Howling Commandos are a personal favorite from Captain America the First Avenger and would go really well with the 10th Anniversary release of Captain America, which is one of my favorite MCU Marvel Legends to date. Dum Dum Dugan, Jim Moriarty, and Gabriel Jones would be my pick for the figure pack. These characters continue to be referenced inside of the Cap and MCU series, proving their lasting legacy in the MCU. Number 5, Captain America the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan. Sticking with the first Avengers theme, the next on the list is the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan, Captain America. We've had lots of Steve Rogers Captain America figures, but having his first costume detailed to plastic would be a treat. This figure could likely be pulled together from mostly existing Marvel Legends pieces, but a Chris Evans head sculpt with a loosely fitting mask and comic-inspired wings would be the perfect way to make this figure a standout. Number 4, Ultron Mark I. The titular villain of the second Avengers film has seen his final form translated to a 6-inch figure as both a Build-A-Figure and a 10th Anniversary re-release. But the Mark I version, which was introduced to the world in the first Age of Ultron teaser trailer, has yet to find its way onto the pegs. The unique look and required detail to complete this figure would surely make it a standout and a must for any Marvel Legends collector. Number 3, Abomination. There's a lot of debate about the Abomination's most recent appearance and portrayal in the She-Hulk series, but no one can debate the menacing look from the Incredible Hulk. This monstrous figure would be well suited as a Build-A-Figure to capture the size and scale of one of the original MCU villains. Number 2, Falcon in fatigues from the Winter Soldier. Sam Wilson has held the titles of the Falcon and now Captain America, both of which have had figure depictions in the past, but this first appearance in the Winter Soldier has yet to find its way to 6-inch form. With the blue and black fatigues and a more military appearance, this figure would stand out from all other Falcon iterations and would pair well with a recently updated Winter Soldier and potentially a future update to the stealth suit Captain America. Number 1, Chitauri Soldiers. This is probably the biggest miss in the Infinity Saga MCU Marvel Legends line. With a toyetic look and reoccurring mentions and appearances across the entire MCU, including in Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, a Chitauri Soldier seems like an easy win for the line. By adding in head swaps, multiple weapons, and accessories, this figure is a guaranteed armory builder for any MCU Marvel Legend collector. Well, there it is, guys. My top 10 MCU Marvel Legends that I would love to see Hasbro make. Let me know what you think Hasbro should add to the Marvel Legends line from the MCU set of films, and particularly from phases 1 through 3. We've got a lot of exciting figures coming up here in phases 4 and 5, but looking back and honoring the legacy of those films is definitely a must for this Marvel Legends collector. For more discussion on MCU Marvel Legends and the MCU in general, be sure to subscribe to this channel, as well as tune in to the Nerd Room podcast every single Thursday, where we talk about all things Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and beyond. Thank you for joining me, and let me know what you think in the comments. We'll speak to you soon.